So first thing we're going to do is remove the seat. There are memory buttons here on the side. Just press both of them, take the whole seat frame off. Then we're going to remove the bumper bar by pressing in on these gray buttons on the side. Then here at the footrest, we're going to need to pop out this plastic piece. You can see where the seam is. This takes some force. So we're just going to hold it and press up. And it'll pop. And then you can slide it out and detach it. And then here on either side are a few other buttons. One there, one here. This may be a strap on a button if you have a day 5 produced after March 2024, but the process is essentially the same. So unbutton all of those. We're going to open up the harness. This is so that we can feed the central buckle down through the padding. And we can lift up this bottom and pull that central buckle down through these textiles. Under here is a zipper. We'll want to unzip. And then we can pull down these textiles over the end there. Then we're going to flip it upside down. And here where the strap is, there's like a Velcro patch. So you're going to want to open that up so that you can slip that strap through. Flipping it back over. All right, lifting this up again, you'll see there's another little padding here with 2 buttons. And you're going to want to detach. And above that padding, or that padding is actually connected to it, there is a backboard, and we can then pull out. Then we're going to take the seat, and here at the top is a plastic rib that runs through a trough in the top of the frame. Again, there's a difference if you have your day 5 produced after March 2024. This is a zipper, it's a little bit easier, but if you have the trough version, you're going to want to start pulling on this seat textiles. Here at the bottom, there was one more little slit to get that belt through, but then you've removed them. If you're planning on washing these seat elements, you'll want to remove this plastic footrest. There are these little straps here, so you just pull it out a little bit, turn it sideways, and pop it through. There's a few pliable plastic pieces in this, but the whole thing can still go in a washing machine, and you'll want to wash it on a colder 30-degree wash and then hang it up to dry. It's not necessary to remove the canopy at any stage of this process, but I'm going to do it anyway just to make the footage a little bit easier. So here we're going to pull off these buttons. All the way around. One there. And then here at the front are these hinged joints, and we're just going to press them and slide them off downwards facing on the frame, in case you want to move that canopy. I'm going to lift up on the lever of the back of the frame and pull out the seat to its longest extension. Then we're going to put these main bodies of the textile in. Again, if you have after March 2024, you'll have a zipper. If you have before, you're going to have this trough setup. You're going to need to slide it in and feed it around. Go. Then we're going to flip over the seat frame, and there is this textile bit. We're going to pull this down and over this lip. While you're here, you can open up this Velcro and pop this little flap in under the strap. It's like a handy strap for lifting the stroller when it's folded. That. Flip it back over. Then lift up these elements here. And you'll see there's like an extra little flap here. And under that flap, you're going to insert this baseboard with the buttons facing down. There's buttons on that flap. So slotting this in, we're going to take these two buttons on that flap from the backboard and button them in here on either side. Take the central strap and put it through this little slit, and then zip up this zipper here. And then we're going to feed that central buckle in here through this additional slit. And we can flip this down and pop these buttons into place here. You can lower that leg rest, give yourself a little bit more space. Then we're going to take that central buckle again and feed it in through this little padding here. Then there are buttons here on the side, so you're going to take this lower flap and pull it in around this little strut here, under the side of this strut, and button it in. And same with this one, it's going to go under that frame and button in. And on this top one, if you have that post March 2024 model, then you're going to have a strap with a button, but the process is essentially the same. Rolling it around to the other side and doing the same thing, pulling it in under and buttoning it, and pulling it in under and buttoning. Then there's this plastic lip at the bottom. You'll notice there's a little peg here that's going to need to slot in there on either side, and then you're just going to press it down all the way around. So get it in and lined up on either side. There we go, all clipped in place. The rest of the straps you'll find tucked into these padding elements and rolled up. Just pull them out. And this is set up so that these fold downwards like this as you secure your child. And from the sides. And then we're going to reattach the canopy, which again, you didn't really need to remove, but it was hard for us to get the right angles for the footage. If you have removed your canopy, then you're just going to slot those bits back in place and reattach these 6 buttons.